Tim, in my guess you had some financial losses caused of fraudulent company, sir. Am I right?
It could possibly be.
Dave.
Yeah.
Please, what I need to know. Listen to me. We are not investigation company, and I'm not asking you about investment. We are recovery department and distributing lost assets to the real owner.
Okay. Yeah.
Sir.
Hello. Yeah.
I can't hear you, Dave. Can you come close to your phone?
Yeah, I'm close to the phone, mate. Is this Borat?
Sir, do you understand why I'm calling you? I can't hear you.
Yes, I understand. You have number one prostitute in all of Krasistan, yeah?
No, we are a recovery company from Switzerland, Geneva.
You don't sound like a recovery company. You sound like a Borat.
Sounds like a what?
Borat. Journalist Borat.
I'm not Borat. I'm Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob.
Do you watch Ali G?
Sir, I need to help you. I see under your name you lose some money in trading company in the past.
Never had a
Please,
trade.
I need to...
I've never had a trading company, Borat.
You don't lose anything from fraudulent company?
Never.
I don't know, Dave, but maybe someone making trading under your name. This is the reason why I'm calling you. In another way, it's impossible to have your number. My system indicates you as a victim. This is the reason why I'm calling you.
Listen, mate, I've had enough. You're boring me now. You're wasting my time. I'm going to go. Go suck your own head. I'm off. Bye-bye.
I'm not wasting your time, Dave. I need to help you. If you don't need any help for me, you can hang up on me, but...
Okay, I've got stuff to do. I've got stuff to do. I've got stuff to do. I'm going to knit a cardigan. See you later, mate. Bye. Bye-bye. This fucking callers doing my head in, honestly. Right, okay. Let's go. Where are we to? Let's go. Welcome to the stream. We have been doing videos. We've done 4 or 5 videos to get to this position. How did we get there? So, all we've done is use 2 different bets. One's my bet, and one is a bet that Scouse House Roulette sent over. Thanks for that, Dave. I really appreciate it. So this is what we did. Basically, this is what we did. We added 1 chip in here, by the way. We improved my north-south bet on the wheel. Let's go. Off we go. Hopefully no Wazak will ring back from insurance companies that I've lost money with, that I've never lost fucking money with. Then we have got a number 8 to start off with. I'll show you what happens when we get misses and all the bits in between, like Bet with Mo says. I ain't got his lingo, so we're just going to have to do with that. So 8 is a hit, okay, using my north-south bet. There's the graph, there's the chart of profit where we're at now. We started with 1,000 units. We've wagered 7,162. Twice, I think we've had to place a bet of 400 units, but that was before we got over 100 units profit. So the most we've been down is 132 units out of everything. So we've got a hit. What do? We just rebet. All we're doing is rebetting from this setup. So we've got 2 bets, just 2 bets that we've been using, and we've been, fair to say, we've been lucky. But how long does lucky carry on for? And what we were demonstrating with it was the dealer signature that I was playing with the heavier ball, which is that situation there, basically, on the graph, and then the lighter ball actually working out for us. But this is 17 and that's a miss. So what do we do when we get this miss? We're going to go down to Scouse House's, I've called it the Dominator, 35, 6 and 22 round to somewhere else. I think it is 31. No, it's 22. Let me have a look. Let me have a quick look. There's no point in telling you shit if I'm not telling you right. 22 round to 8. Okay, so yeah, so that is the bet that we're playing there. The bigger bet is this one here. Okay, but when we get onto that bigger bet, we can either stay where we are and recoup 9 units, or we can double it up. Now we have been doubling up. This time I'm just going to stay where we are. Alright, we're just going to stay where we are and see what happens, because I'd like us to make more profit and not get nailed. And been, like I said, been doing this for hours earlier and not had a problem, but you know what happens. So 2 units on 9 is a hit, so that takes us back, let me just look, 511 to exactly where we were, which is fantastic. Now we're going to go back to the cheaper north-south bet on the wheel. Away we go. If anybody wants me to do the zooming in thing like this, let me know, but I quite often forget to zoom out. So 19, oh, that is a miss. Okay, 19. So we're going to go down to Scouse House's bet, which is there. We'll leave it at base. We're not going to go up. We have been going up, but we're going to leave it at base and see if that affects us graph. See if it, well, it should, well, it will affect it. It'll float out flatter. 27 is a miss. Okay, so we're not off to the best start really, are we? So we're going to rebet, double it like that, and I'm going to bet it again like that. Okay, is that right? Clear. Hang on a second. It's not. So rebet, double. I don't want a double. I'm going to double. Okay, we will double. Okie doke. We'll risk it. We shall risk it. We were a fair bit of money up with that. Units, whatever you want to call them, and we're not playing for real money. That looks good. That should be good. It's not good. It's 12. It's good on my bet, but not on this one. So we're having a life sucked out of us here. So we're going to rebet, double this one. We have been up to the 400 unit mark. Before this is a shit start, isn't it? This is a shite start. Off we go. Off we go. Let's see this. Let's see if we get nailed or not here. It's not too bad. 33 should be a hit. Yeah, 33. Okie doke. So where are we at? 438, 511 session high. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take a bit of a risk. We'll go there and double that one like that. Okay. Off we go. So we're looking straight up, straight down. 36. It's not one of those numbers. We're not doing so great now. We've gone live. 36. So we have to go to Scouse House's bet. There, double. We're gonna need this one. We're gonna need this one. Off we go. We didn't zoom in and out. I'm not going to do the zooming in and out. I'm going to take it out and that's where it stays. And 6 is a hit. Wow. Okay, so we got that one. Let's go. So 456. It's only 50 units. It's only 50 units. Let's try it again. Let's try it again for us. There and doubled. Okay, off we go. Away we go. Right, so I should have had the 15-18 covered there. I'm going to take it as a loss because we haven't got it covered. It should have been, this is the exact same bet as that one, and we added the 15, the 22, 25, but we didn't, so we lost that one. So undo there. What did we just do? Rebet, I can't remember what we did now. We took that and that off of there. We doubled it up, didn't we? And what's just landed, 18, came in, so that's a loss. So it's back to Scouser's bet with a bigger coverage. Double. Okay, we're going to stay on this bet till we recoup, hopefully recoup some losses anyway, because this is since we've gone live. Come on. 25, that's a hit. Okay, 25. 440, we're still down a lot. We're going to rebet the same one. Off we go. So we're going to take some getting out of this. 3 hits. 36 is a miss as well, isn't it? Yeah. Rebet, we've got a double. We're into the 400 unit bet. We've only been there twice all day, and we go live and we're there within 12 minutes. Fucking roulette wheels and pets, honestly. And it's hit 6, which is a hit. Right. Okay, we are almost back there. We'll take it up twice. At once, sorry. Here we go. This is better. This is much better. 3, 18. We're almost in session I. We're going to rebet on the modified north-south like this. Off we go. Let's see if we can get this one going. Yep, 15. It's a good job we've added that 15 into this bet. It really is. 502. We should be in almost session 9. Rebet. So we've had to place that huge 400 unit bet, which stinks really, but we're there. We got back. 33 is a miss. Okay, 33 is a miss. I'm going to rebet and double from this position. I'm not going to go for the bigger one. Let's see if we can get this. Straight up, straight down. 18, we have, because we improved it. 18, fantastic. Bosh. 508, 511. We're going to stick with that bet. Off we go. Sticking with that one. Okay, what we're doing. Large coverage bets testing is what we're doing. 24 is a miss. Okie doke, 24. And we were in for 10, so we're alright at that. 24 is a miss. We're going to go to Scouse House as Dominator. We're going to double this up and try and get a hit. That was Roulette Master. How you doing, mate? 20 is a hit. Ah, yes, good. 20 is a hit. Where we're back now, 516 session profit high, which is good. So we're going to go back down to the north-south modified cheap seat bet. Off we go. How you keeping, pal? All right? Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm just trying some bets out. My cheap seat bets and Dave Elliott's Roulette Scouse House, you know him. Bets combined with like a progression. And it's done this for us, basically. Start with 1,000 units. most we went down to was negative 132. It's working well. It's working well, mate. All ready for tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow, mate? So, same bet again here. What is happening tomorrow? Am I missing out on something? 29's a hit. We like 29 with this setup. Rebet, we're just staying where we are. Do you like this? Have you seen this yet? Watch. Boom. How's that? A bit of zoom. Fade in and out of zoom. That's the most productive I've been for the last 2 weeks. 29 again. Bosh. We love it. Rebet. Off we go. I hardly go on it, mate, to be honest with you. I'm shit with it, honestly. I'm shit with it. 11. I've been on today to see something about Tekka, what he's doing. What else did I go on for? That were it. That's the only thing I've been on for. What we got? 11. 11 is a hit. Rebet. Off we go. I'll have a look. Is this on your Discord or in? Oops, is it in somebody else's server and all that? I don't get all that. That's what I don't get about it. Somebody asked me for my Discord name today. It's just fucking Reality Roulette. Actually, it's not. I educated myself and went in and right-clicked on my mush and got my unique user. On yours, I'll have a look, mate. I'll have a look. What we got? 17er. Right, so what do we do after a miss on 17? We hit Scousers dominate a bet. We double it up like that. We don't have to double up. We can get money back with a lot more coverage. Mark Waller is in the house. How you doing, mate? How you doing? 33 is a hit for us. 33. So Mark, I don't know how long you've been stalking me, but this is what we've done. Okay, so I've only used 2 bets to do this, right? Start with 1,000 units. We're up to 1556. The lowest we were down was 132. The 2 bets are this one. It's my cheap seat bet, but added 2 chips in for the north and south. Obviously zero's north, whatever's south from that there. And then the other bet that we've done is this one, which is Scouse House's bet. So if I lose on my bet, I'll choose to either double up or a Scouser's Dominator, which is huge. It's a big bet, but it covers more or less everything. And double up on that gets you into profit, or hit this bet and recoups. So off we go. Here we go. Dave's here. Yeah, I like it, mate. I don't know how long you've been watching, Dave, but this seems to work. Well, that's how much it works. Okay, so I've been doing it all afternoon. This time next year, I've been doing it all afternoon, mate. Little bits of sessions, 50 profit a time, 50 units a time. That's where we are. So, what was my last bet? I can't remember what my last bet was. So, what did we land on? 33. So, was that in my bet there? It wasn't. So, it must have been on yours. So, we're going to go back down to this bet. And let's go from here and see what we get. So I've done 4 or 5 videos with it all, but they go on for a while. So if you want me to upload them, Dave, I will. And if you don't, I won't, mate. It's as simple as that. But the proof's in the pudding there. But anyway, so 17's a miss. So what have I been doing? I went straight to your bet there. We can recoup at this, or we can double up with that extra coverage and go for it, which is what I've been doing. I was going to, because I'm doing it live, and we can lose even pretend money, I was just going to hit it on your bet and not increase, but let's do what we've been doing. 33 is a hit, and I'll tell you the main numbers that have been nailing me were, let me just rebet that and make sure, yeah, were 29 and 13. And the difference between the ball I'm using now and the other one were catastrophic. The heavier ball I just kept landing in the areas that we weren't covering. But it just does it. Right, so roulette, God, let me try and catch up here. So if you're playing with real money, what's the idea plan? This seems about recovering and hitting that one big... But yeah, basically it is, mate. So the cheap bet with less coverage is that one, 10 units. We make 9 or 8 now, because we put these in here. And then if we lose that one, you can either double that up or go to Dave's bet, double it and recoup and profit. So I don't know. The plan could be go in, do it 5 times, jump out. That's it. That's about it. But the unit, the rake back, what you're winning is pretty good. So let's go from 33. Look at all these blacks. I'll tell you what we'll do, Dave. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to play. I've got your bets saved on here, look. I've got your bets on there. So we've had a run of black there. We'll go for red. We're going to go for red. So I call it the Scouse Black Dominator. So black's been dominating. We're going to look for a red number. The only issue I see with this is we get paid 3 units, I think, for this. But all these numbers, what we had here, 6, 15, 24, 22. 6, 15, 24. So none of them are there. So for me, this is a risky bet still. But a wheel's a wheel. Let's see how we go, shall we? Let's see how we go with this one. So all the reds are covered, yeah? Let's go. What we got? Number 12. So it's a hit. So we like that. And that's a good way of breaking out of that coverage of red. Roulette God. So if I was to play this way, the £1,000 is there to smash or walk at or walk up. What do you mean, mate? So if I'm there, if I would put £1,000 in my bankroll with that there, I'd look to make 50 quid. That's how I'd do it. And if I got to the 200 quid bet, I'd bail. I wouldn't place it. I don't think. I honestly don't think I'd place it. Although we haven't failed yet, but my wheel's different to every other one online, to be honest. Mark, that video that you sent over is really interesting, mate. Really interesting. So bent. Off we go. I just think one thing's for sure, if you watch the way Tekka plays, a lot of the time he's got a lot of numbers covered and he does alright. And we know these numbers can just be put wherever they want. They put the ball wherever they want, can't they? But he does alright. We should have 2 units on there, to be fair, but anyway. So we win 2 units on that one. Rebet. We will put 2 on there in future. Off we go. Yeah, possibly, mate. Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. 19's a miss. Right. 19. So we're going to go to this one. We'll double it up because we want to get some profit out of it. Coverage is quite good on this, but like I say, my wheel just kept hitting 33 and 29 at one point. It was unreal. And we like 14. There we go. So as you can see, puts us in to that bit of profit there. Nice one. So back down to my bet. I really like this, Dave. Thank you for sending these over, mate. Honestly. Really like it. Number 10. That's a hit. 8 units profit. Just rebet. And if you've got the roll, it's as simple as this. You can afford a few progressions, can't you? 11, that's a hit. Rebet. So we're doing well. His target is the 600 units. Yeah, so I'm not doing too bad. 24 is a miss. Okie doke. Right, 24. It's the miss. Hit this. I mean, we could play this. You could play this bet all the time if you wanted. We'll double it up. We'll go for it. because the payout's still 9 units and you've got a hell of a lot more covered. It's just more expensive, obviously, into the progression. Where have we gone? 23. We'll take 23 all day long. Look at this. Boom. Got to us target. 8,000 wagered. 8,800 wagered. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Off we go. Same bet again. I think I said it the other day in a stream. That if somebody came up with one of the strategies that we all use, and I were the bank, I wouldn't put it up against them against my wheel, honestly, because they'd win. There's only a certain house edge that's on this wheel. There's a lot more house edge online, isn't there? 36 is a loss. Dominator. We're just going to do this to recoup, right? We're not going to double up with this one. We're just going to do this to recoup. Good way to start out something like this. So there we are. Number 10. We have got it back. Bosh. Here we go. So that's just drawn money back, which is nice. 600. I know it's a tad short, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with that. Let's go with this again. I do need a little dolly dealer, honestly. My back's going to be knackered. Off we go. 15 is a good job. We modified that. This 15, 18, 22, 25. We didn't have them before. We've got them now. And yeah, it might cost us 2 units to add it in, but coverage is loads better. Brilliant. 607. Just rebet that. Away we go. I'll check your Discord out later, Roulette God. I'll have a look, mate. See what we're saying. 32. We like 32. Rebet. Let's give it a bit of a whirl this time. I love that. I just forget to take it off. I'm useless. Anyway. $35. We're going to take that. Brilliant. 623. Rebet. Stay where we are. This is really good. I like this. Boom. I do like it. Yeah, there'll be days when you're never going to win it. But like that 25 is, that's his new piece, you see. That's his new chip that we've put on there. And it's a chicken dinner. Boom. Look at the graph. I'm going to have that printed as like on a canvas or something. Right. Off we go. We're just going to rebet the same bet. There we go. No more bets. No more bets, thank you. Number 9's a miss. Okie doke. Right, are we getting into trouble? Let's have a look. Scouse House Dominator. We're just going to rebet flat rate with this one. Not going to get involved. This is just to rake back -1 unit, I think. 14. It's a hit. Bosh. There we go. It is -1 unit. 631, 630. Yeah, but we're happy with that. I'm happy with that. And that's because we added that extra 2 chips in my bet. Off we go. In fact, tell you what. I know I've only had 3 reds. I'm going to wait for a bigger build-up of reds, Scouse, for when we do the black dominator. Alright, red dominator, black dominator bet. And you made a lot of 15. We can take that one. Brilliant. Off we go. I mean, it's a shame. Who believes that the casinos put the ball in the pockets? Who's into that? Who thinks it's totally genuine? Because as I'm showing you this now, it really is a waste of fucking time, to be fair, because you know you're just going to get house ordered online. Rebet, away we go, which is a shame. It really is a shame. Oh, it's pissing it down here. It's been nice all day. $34 is a miss. Right. Dominator. Let's go. Is that a good word for this bet, Dave? Do you want me to change the name of it, mate? I like it. It sounds like Mrs. Reality a bit. No, 35. Boom, money back. -1 unit. Back to this. Off we go. So, no run of colours as yet. Number 8, what's this? Yeah, 8's a hit. Okay. Rebet. I mean, it's just ploughing money. We're 653. We're just ploughing profit out of this. Twice we've had issues a little bit there. -64. -132. Still in session profit all the way. I mean, really? It's doing well. It's doing really well. You didn't expect me to use that one. I think it's a beauty, mate, honestly. I think it's an absolute beauty, that. Not to start with. I mean, well, maybe to start with, I don't know. Depends what you got in your bankroll, doesn't it? It depends how much you're willing to, you know, flop into it all. Right, nine's a loss. So here we go. Let's flop onto Dave's bet here. 9 would have been a win, you see. I mean, it'd be nice to look back on it and see how many times I've got that north-south bet of mine placed and how many times yours would have won. We could have been just wasting time all the time placing my bet, you know what I mean? Could have been in and out 50% earlier, basically. Let's have a go. So, for money back, bigger coverage. Looks good to me. 24. Okay, so what I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to stay on the bigger coverage bet. All right, I'm going to stay on Scouser's bet and try and control the bankroll. Number 8, we've got that. Brilliant. Rebet. The next time we go on to it, I'm going to stay on it and see what happens to the bankroll then. All right. So obviously we're starting with 10. We'll start with 20 odd, is it, or 30 something? I can't remember. That'll do. Keep doing that for me. Keep doing that. Look at this. Look at this. No, do you know what? Honestly, I watched Hey Joe, how you doing, mate? I'll fill you in a second. I once, when I first watched AOB, Joe will be interested in this. When I first watched AOB, I didn't understand high coverage. I just didn't get it. I've never really, well, I suppose I haven't, but this seems to work. This works a treat. Joe, look at this. Look at that. You know when you were like 12 and you had the Lamborghini poster on your bedroom wall and the Porsche 959, this is what I'm printing off. This is going on my wall tonight. What we got? 18 is a hit. So what we're doing, Joe, is this. You've seen my cheap seats bets. I've modified one of them so that it would be without this 15, 18, 22, 25. We're playing that bet. If we get a loss, we're then moving on to Scouser's bet, which is this bet. And I have been doubling it up. Since I've started on here, I have just played it flat rate to recover. It recovers less 1 unit. And then we go back to my bet, which is the north-south modified bet. And it seems to be working all right, mate. I mean, that's like a day that's from about 1 o'clock in different sessions, 50 quid a session or thereabouts, and that's where it's done. I mean, we all know it's not going to do it online, but anyway, off we go. I'm going to carry on. I'll carry on till Mrs. Reality makes the tea, and she's on night, so it don't look like I'll be getting any soon. What's the number? Number 10. So there's another hit. Off we go. Well, she's not on nights, but she's been working all day, but I can guarantee you now she'll be working till about 8 o'clock. Bless her. She works her fingers to the bone. Off we go. So his next sort of goal is the 1,700 quid, 1,700 units. Rebet. And it just seems like it's unstoppable. Can we say that? You know who needs to play this, don't you? You know who needs to play this, Dave? Mr. AOB needs to play this. Number 1's a miss. Right, okay. Boom. So what do? We move over here, and I'm just going to go for money back. I don't want to jinx anything by doubling up the first one. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get out of this. 14. That's his hit. Fantastic. So back to the modified bet of the north-south. I mean, who would double that bigger bet up? Who would double it up on the first spin to recuperate the first loss and get into profit? 16. Right. See, this is the bit that I don't like. 16. This is affecting his graph a little bit. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll rebet this time. We will double it up on the bigger coverage bet. Off we go. Number 4's a hit. Brilliant. Okay, so what does that do to us? Session profit. Is it a no-brainer to double it up and add a tad to it each time? Is it a no-brainer to keep betting the biggest coverage bet all the time? Tell you what, let's do that. Let's do. So now from let's have a look. From 699, we're going to keep on the bigger coverage bet. All right. Let's see how we fare with this one. So 27 unit bet to win 9. This will go up, but not actually that much more, I guess. Number 11 is a miss. We would have had that, wouldn't we, before? So 11 is a miss. So rebet double. Okay, let's see how we fare with this. I'm not going to go fucking crazy with this. What we got here? 16. Okay, so we get a hit. We need to stay at this level. I suppose really we should be double on his first loss. It's got a huge coverage, hasn't it? 33 is a hit. Fantastic. So boom, we've done his target. We've done it. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I tell you what, Dave, honestly, that we need to get that geezer doing this. No, it won't work on a real table. You can use the live table numbers, Dave, to test it on a real table. Yeah. To be honest, Joe, I've done it. I did it, mate. I did it with the immersive numbers on triggers earlier on, and it won. I weren't recording it. I was just looking at it as I was working. I thought, I'll keep a little track here. Off we go. But look at this. So let me ask you this, Joe. If we came up to Leeds and played this in the B&M, well, not in the supermarket B&M, the bricks and mortar casino, how do you think we'd fare in there? That's a question for everybody. If we took this to the casino with Let's be fair. Let's say if we took it with 1,500 quid and we wanted to make, let's say if we wanted to make 40 units per session, who thinks we could do it? Because I do. I think we could do that. And even that's, I have no idea, all the casinos are the same other than Bradford ones have more curries. Yeah, but let me seriously, Joe. In the bricks and mortar ones, do you think the ball's bent? Do you think they have all these little vibrators and, like, you know, in Ann Summers and that, you go in there, you can't. Do you think that happens in the bricks and mortar? Yeah, I'd be happy to do that, mate. Honestly, I'd be happy to go up there. Definitely. It would be, I don't know, it'd be interesting to do it. You'd need 2 people to get my bet now, especially after double up. Yeah, you would, Dave. Yeah. So we could do a 3-way. We could all do that. Yeah, and I thought so as well, Joe. But the reason I've asked it, I'm glad you've answered it, is that on that Glasgow wheel at the Grosvenor that I used to play, it's just house odds. I used to think I were getting nailed with the cheating balls and shit like that in. It's just the house odds. There is no way that the Grosvenor would open themselves up to such. I mean, how many court cases? If one proved that, hang on a minute, this ball's fucking got a magnet in it or whatever there, how many cases would be opened up? Every member of that casino that's ever played roulette there, online or in the building, they'd have claims in against them. They'd be finished. Yeah, it's an idea to go as a team. Scout, where do you live, Dave? Where do you live? Yeah, 100%, Joe. Yeah. Liverpool. So about an hour and 20 away from Bradford, Leeds. I'm 6 hours away, but I do go up quite often. It might be an idea to do it. You know what? I mean, I don't know how we could, if we could film it anyway, but I have been in the Grosvenor in Plymouth and they said there's no way you can film anything. Even the fruit machines, they won't let me film anything in there. Right, my stream seems to be dying off. So, it's just come back on. Yeah, interesting. Right, I'm going to do another 10 minutes. And if anybody's interested in doing that, I don't know if the Scots guy, James, if he wants to be up on it, 3 or 4 of us, it'd be really nice to do. We love 0. Although we should have had 2 units on there, but anyway, we're not bothered. Rebet. What's his next target? 7.5. Off we go. Let's have a look, mate. 0 again. How many zeros can my wheel put out in one day? Jesus Christ. Okay, zeros like to go first. It certainly does, mate. It does. So do you mean my north-south bet and your bet, Dave? David? Is it David? I don't know. Do you mean those 2 bets together? Yeah, okay, so let's have a look then. So this is yours there. Let me get the images up of mine. So mine is this. Let me get this up. Yeah, it would be nice to know, mate. Let's have a look. So this is mine. So what we got here then? So we'd need 2 units there, wouldn't we? And tell me if I'm wrong when I'm doing this. All right, let me move this over here so I can see everyone. I can go over there. 2 there. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it as 1 unit for now. Alright. To combine that, we've got 15, 18 we've got there, so we might as well put... Oh no, that's on 21. I don't think it'll work, mate, because we're overlapping with certain bets. So my addition was 25, 22 and 15, 18. So all you're going to do is get jackpot numbers and lower the bet. So what we could do... Make sure I'm on the right stuff here. So that's your bet there. You could put that into there. You're just going to come down on money, aren't you? That into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaving 21. No, that can't go in there because it's covered with them. We need to look for something that's not got that street on it. Where am I, mate? Spin profit tool at the bottom. Use the spin profit tool at the top, Dave. Sorry, top. Spin profit, Bosch. Here we go. Ah, thank you, Joe. There's more. I tell you what, there's more gear on this setup, honestly. And this is free now. I can't believe it's free. What we got? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wax. And everything goes down to 7 profit. Yeah, alright, okay. Dave, can you add to that at all, mate? Coverage under the bankroll. There. Beauty. Man alive. We should have an hour really, jokes, honestly. There's so much on here. Right, so let's spin at this then, shall we? Let's just keep this bet on here. Let's keep this bet on. Let me see if I can get that lined up again for you lads, because I've got everything covered up over there. Right. Leave that at that. So what we got? A 29 unit bet. So instead of 28 units, we've got 29. Let's see what this pays. Okay. $13, that's unfortunate for us. Alright, so 13. Rebet. I'm just going to name this as well, alright. It's this one, isn't it? Rename, and we'll call it, what should we call it? Super. Just for now. There, add that there. Right. So we lost 29 units. So what do we do? Gets expensive, doesn't it? It gets that's why we like doing it with my bet, which is a bit cheaper. Frankenstein. Yeah, probably. 18. Yeah, we're calling that Frankenstein. Shit. Right, okay. So, right, I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that out of it, right? I'm going to go back to our bets and get back out of the shit. Let's see if we can get out of the shit there with this, right? It's obviously about firepower, innit? Bullets. Which even now we've not got. So 6 is a miss. So down to Dave's bet. And we will double this one up. Away we go. Yeah, hey, it's no problem having thoughts, mate. Honestly, no problem with that. And that's good. That'll do us. 10. So we're going to have to Where were we here? 712. Rebet 18. So we need 5. We've got to go up. We can't risk to reward. We've got to go up with it, really. You'll all be squabbling in the casino now. Don't go up. Don't double. Double it. Double it. Don't free double it. And what we got? Number 5. Okay. So 670. Right. Where were we? 669. What would you do? Would you flat rate this? Would anybody go back to flat rate, doing what we're doing from the smaller bet, or would you stay doubled up? What would be your thoughts on it now? How would you address it? We need to make what we need to make 7. We need to make 40 units back. What's your plans? I'd stay where we are at this level. I think my dog's kicking the door in. Stay doubled up for one spin. Totally agree. Right. Rebet. Oh, hang on a minute. Scouse has 27 by 2. Bonjour. Scouse, do you mean doubled up again? And back to 2 bets together. And back to the 2 bets together. What, the ones we just placed and we lost the bit of dollar on? Let's do a spin at this. I'm not so sure about the 2 bets combined, mate, if that's what you're saying. 19's good for us, though. Should have doubled up again, shouldn't we? Right. So what did we say? Yes, doubled up for one more spin. So we're up to 6, 8, 7, 7, 10, 8, 7. Yeah, I think we can go back down and go back to there, to be honest, mate. I think that's where we want to be. Okay, yeah, so look, and back down to your, okay, so this is where we're at now. Okay, mate, yeah, I get you. So if I lose, we're going back to yours, yeah? But when we go back to yours, I'm going to increase as well. $25's good for us. Cool. So yeah, we're almost back there. We're almost there. There we go. Lucky we got that little kick there on 28. Bosch. 703 from 712. 9 units down. Let's go. So if it would have been doubled up on either bet, we would have been level by now. Take that repeater. 28. Right. So 7-11. We're back to where we were. Like that. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay. Here we go. We'll place my bet again. I think this is a belting setup. I really do. I don't think it's for online. I think we'll get ass fucked in no time online with this. If we go. Having said that about the online thing, we've seen Tekka play, we've seen AOB play, and you know, the start of progression and then into it, the hit on the big numbers. They hit on them big numbers. So does the casino push the ball into them big numbers when Terry's got a 1,200 quid bet down? When Brent's got a, I don't know, 20 grand bet down? You know what I mean? Just let me let my dog in. I think she's suffocating. Wait. You alright? Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Right. Yeah, that is what the one thing that does make me wonder about. Oh, yeah, it's manipulated this, manipulated that. And if Mark Waller's still watching the video that he sent me, it's on YouTube actually, about the manipulated spins. Can it be that manipulated if somebody's got, I don't know, 2 grand on a dozen and the ball gets sent into a number on that dozen? He lost about 400 grand. Who did? Brent? Never. Fucking hell. I mean, how do you handle that, honestly? Wow. God, I hope he's alright. I mean, that affects the brain a bit, doesn't it? Like, it doesn't matter how much money you've got. This is what we like. The magnets in 26. Come on. Okay. I'm struggling to comprehend that, mate. I am Emma, Q, quick, Eric, and Eric's. Eric, are you? He's got to build it up from about £30. Oh fucking hell! Jesus, I'll send him my love. I really will. Eric, are you Eric from Florida, by any chance? Look at this wheel of mine hitting this 0 sector. It's unreal, honestly. It really is unreal. Let me just shut the door because my missus doesn't need a phone, honestly. She's like fucking fog on, leg on. Arty. Right, okay, rebet. Where are we? Rebet. Look at this. It's absolute delight. That honestly, that's porn for a roulette player. Off we go. $17 is a miss. And you know what? Throughout all of this, I think we've only been at that 400 unit bet thing 3 times, 4 at the most. That's a day's play where we've only had to go to that progression 3 or 4 times. Okay, this one we're doubling up, Scouts. We're on a double up with this one. Off we go. And I'm sorry if this is not lining up like that. I'll get a zoom. What we got there? Number 9 is a hit. 9. Bosh. When am I going to give it a go in a live casino? Mark, do you know what, mate? I'm not going to do it because this, for me, is my quietest time of year for business. And I think I might do it on the 10 pences. I might do. The thing is, it's like if you do it with a really, I don't know, let's say if you put 400 or 500 quid in and you do it with 10 pences. Let's say you make, I don't know, 6 or 7 wins. You know the win to loss ratio. It's going to fucking nail you anyway. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, you did, yeah. Some fucking clown on the phone, Scott. Yeah, so if it's going to be done, it's got to be done right, and I think you need to just go to a proper casino and fucking do it. All this recording stuff, it's cost me more money. If I don't record anything, I can guarantee you I'll make some money, or I'll lose less. Ian's done it today. You know what I mean? It's a bit stupid, really, but it's just how it is. Online is how it is. You're never ever gonna get as consistent as this. I could guarantee. Well, I'm not going to guarantee anything, but what I'd say is that if you played conservatively enough now, I don't know, for the next 2 hours, you'll still win. You'll still win with this wheel, but you won't online. The odds, the 36 to 1 odds is not hard to overcome, is it? You know, 37 to 1 odds, it's not hard to overcome. You've got systems that beat the house edge, but you've got no way of beating them fuckers online constantly. You know what I mean? You could jump in and out and get a few bits, but I don't know. I'd look to get 4 or 5 wins and win 3 or 4 quid. Okay, by the way, the black bet isn't mine exactly. Just modify it to those numbers. Just about. Okay, mate, no bother. No problem. No bother. No problem at all, mate. I just like, you know, any sort of progression, any sort of trainer numbers that's in there, black, red. What shall we do? Oh, we'll bet the opposite. Bets like you've created there, like we've created, you know, it's better to do it. It's a lot better to do it. Or just go for a big coverage bet like what we're calling your dominator bet. Just works fucking far better, to be fair, mate. Really does. I have got a nice setup on the 12th Street recovery bet as well. I'll do that. I'll have to do that one. That is good. So if Tekka are playing does position bets and they lose, instead of going to those other streets there, I've got a nice way of recovering the same bet, but it involves 4 push bets, I think it is. Nobody likes a push, but if we're doing what we've just done now with our bet and then placing the Scouse House Dominator bet, we're just doing it to get money back. So really that bet, is it a push or are you recouping it? I don't know. Right, I'm starting to babble. Is anybody bored? Because I'm ready for off. Emma's telling me 11 and 14. So let's have a go for Emma. See what she's doing. Ooh, Lee, 11. Who speaks French? Ooh la, ooh la. Ooh la la. Come on. For the content, Emma. 9. You're out of luck, girl. You're out of luck. I'm going to leave this graph where it is. I'm going to get something to eat. Somebody wants to actually sample one of my beef and, not at the same time, vegetable lasagnas. So I need to knock some of that up actually for them. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Well, not for tonight. That's it for now. I'm going to have an hour, get some snap, and I'll come back in a bit, which will be 6, 7, half 7ish, shall we say. Let's do that. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your input. It's all appreciated. Emma, whoever you are, and Eric, both look like French people. If you follow me from France, well done. It's great. It's good news. Keep them boat people over that side though. Don't fucking send them over here. I've had enough of them. That's it for me. We're going to cash in and it's time to leave. Well, we're not cashing in. We're leaving that there. That's it. Dave, good of you to join. Mark, take it easy, mate. Who else is there? I think that's about it. We've had a lot of viewers, but Joe, if you're still there, take it easy. I'm on my way. We're going to come and smash that Bradford casino. We're going to do it, mate. That's it. Time to leave. We're out of here.